something special today. Xxrevolution. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl sonyaelledee. Hope you're all doing well. So as you can tell from the title of this video, I received a very special package from Xxrevolution. Oh my gosh guys, this is the new brand coming out under the whole Revolution beauty family. The brand doesn't launch until June the 3rd, so we've got some time to go through everything. So I think for today I'm just going to focus on the eye products. The one I'm probably going to use today is actually this one. This is the XXplosion palette. Everything has two X's in it somewhere, somehow. By the way, find the X. So this is the XXplosion palette. It's 66 colors. It's a very big palette. It's big. It's coming off quite nicely on my fingers, but fingers versus eyes, two very different things, but just for reference, there you go. I will reserve any major judgment on this until it actually gets on my face. I was given two different quads as well. So we have a nude palette and we also have a blue palette. These are absolutely gorgeous. The outside packaging looks just like this. It's just very clean, minimal and futuristic packaging, which I really do like. The nude palette, for me personally, I don't think I would get that much use out of this. Aside from the gold, yeah, these shades here wouldn't really. These two shades, I can't think of a use for them on me personally, but the gold is definitely a very beautiful gold. It's very much on the soft side though. It's one of those shadows that's very spongy, very similar to a lot of the shimmers in the Patricia Bright palette. So this is how it swatches, which is absolutely stunning. Now, I'm not typically a blue loving person when it comes to eyeshadow, but this is such a nice palette. Let's swatch that blue. And it really doesn't pick up well on camera. It's the most dynamic shimmer I've ever seen in this kind of eyeshadow. It almost reminds me of like a NARS eyeshadow. This doesn't feel like drugstore makeup. Definitely feels very high end. Can't wait to try and come up with a look just for this blue shimmer alone. So that's the two quads. I don't have prices for these. I believe there are other quads as well. I also have the Quartz Palette. This is a set of 12 different shimmer shades. Definitely not a kind of palette that I would normally go for. I would never really pick up a all shimmer palette. It would be used in addition to something else. This is £16, which is quite a bit more for this kind of palette from Makeup Revolution. I have had a little dip in these and yeah, this is a different kind of formula altogether. Got that kind of spongy soft feeling to it. These shades, they're beautiful. This one at the top here is like pink and silver and grayish at the same time. Like, it's so lovely. Got the XX Fine Brow Micro Brow Definer. Again, a bit of a mouthful. Like most pencils, you have a spoolie on one side and on the other side is the actual product. Okay, so a pretty standard amount of product in there. I don't know the price of this, so I don't know if I can say it's good value or not. Definitely feels very nice in the hands. And I'm just going to quickly do my brows a bit now and then I'll be back to tell you how I feel about it. I'm not sure if I really love that. It's a good pencil. It's making very nice lines. I prefer my pencils a little bit more on the warmer side. I think this is probably a bit too cool for me. So I've just topped up my eyebrow with a little bit of Revolution Brow Sculpt Kit and my Benoit Beauty eyebrow pencil in True Brown. Prime my eyes with the P. Louise base in number 5. With this shade here. As per usual, I'm just going to use that to map out the kind of shape that I want to go for today. It's going on very nice, I have to say. No complaints there at all. I'm not having to dip in too much. There is no chalkiness to that shade at all. I'm going to go into this shade next. So that is very punchy. Wasn't expecting that. So I think I'm going to take this quite high up and then I'm just going to move the berry shade probably a bit higher as well when I smoke everything out. So yeah, I'm not getting the best blend with that, but that is my fault as I probably could have chosen a different color to blend in between them two, but I'll go back into that afterwards. Just going back into that first shade and I'm just going to start blowing that out. Quite liking how that is looking. I'm going to put something a little bit deeper underneath this. Give this all a little bit of depth. I'll just go into this brown here. That is layering up very, very, very nicely. And that's done what I wanted it to do with very minimal effort. Looks very nice. Into the black. I'm just gonna press that on the edges there. It's not the blackest black. Even in the pan, it doesn't look black, more like a slate kind of color. But yeah, it's going on quite nicely on my eye. I'm not mad at that at all. So I'm just gonna cut my crease with my P. Louise base in Ruma 2. I don't want a sharp cut crease. I want this to be a very soft look. I have to go in with this shade right here. It's so pretty. It's just sitting there looking at me with all its beauty. And ooh, okay. Hello. And that's gone on so easily. Wow. That's so smooth. Either side of that, I'm just gonna go in with, I think with this shade. Again, lovely shade. On the outside, I will be putting, oh gosh, that is lovely. That's going over the black so nicely as well. Oh, it's a lovely shade. So those shimmers have just gone on like, oh, so smooth, really buttery. I don't know if I even needed the base down, to be honest, because even where I just went in to clean up, it was just sticking so nicely on top of the other eyeshadows. And even this purple, it's just gone on top of the black really, really nicely. That is a very nice palette so far. I'm very, very, very impressed by that. Everything has just gone on so nicely. The matte's built up well. Yeah, great palette so far. There is a gel liner in a pencil. What's this called? XXcited eyeliner, gel eyeliner pencil. This just glides on so nicely on my hand. Don't think we're gonna get a very precise wing liner out of this or anything as a pencil, obviously. I think it's done what it's supposed to do. It's not the blackest black in the world, but it's done its thing. Just put some lashes on. I'll be back once I've done foundation and everything. So I'll be back to finish off the rest of the look with you guys in a second. Base did, and you guys need to go and watch that video because we ran into some problems, some serious problems. I'm not gonna say any more. Just after you finish watching this video, take yourself over to that video. Should we do something different? Let's run this blue, this tealy blue under my eyes because it's just there by itself with no other friends. I'm not gonna put a base on because I just want to see how it goes on by itself first. Okay, that's going on fine with absolutely no base. Builds up really nice as well. Love that. I wish there was a few more bluey greeny colors in this since it's such a huge palette. There we go. It's gorge. Love that. I'm just gonna put that liner on my waterline. See how that sticks. And that's going very nicely onto my waterline. Just to add a little bit of that here in my tear duct. Look at that. That's really nice. Okay, and there we have it. That's the finished look. I definitely will be trying everything else as well, so do look out for that in an upcoming video. It's been lovely hanging out with you. I will see you in another video.